Hello, my first graders. Today we're working on lesson 6.8. That's page 373 in our math book. So if you're not there, find that page and then hit play when you're ready. All right. So I'm going to skip over some of this at the top, and I kind of want to just show you what we're going to be doing today. So we know how to take a number at this point and show tens and ones, right? So here's our number 23. In our number 23, we have 2 tens and 3 ones. So I want to show you what that looks like. And you guys can just watch, okay? You don't have to do anything right this second. All right. We know that looks like this, right? And I can model that with these, okay? 2 tens, 3 ones. Okay. So that's what this looks like, 2 tens, 3 ones. Today, what they want us to do is the whole goal is for us to understand, to show that we understand that one of these tens is made up of 10 ones. Okay, so what they're going to have us do today is take apart our numbers a little bit. Okay, not my favorite not my favorite lesson in the book, because we've been working on learning how in the ones place, right, we need a small number that when it gets too big, we put them together to get our big number, okay, to get a 10. So what they want us to do today is look at these and say, well, I should make my 23 look like this, right? 2 tens, 3 ones. But they want us to see that if I needed to, I could take this 10 and break it apart. And how many little ones would I get from it? Think about it. It's a 10. So how many ones would I get from it? 10. So they want us to be able to show that if I took this and I broke it apart, right, then I would take, this would become 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This would become a little pile of ones. This that I have up here right now, when I took this, broke it apart, broke all the pieces off, it became a pile that looks like this. So it went from this, right? Make it a little neater, right? It went from this, 2 tens, 3 ones, and then I took this one and I broke it apart, and now I still have 2 tens and 3 ones, but these are all broken apart into pieces. Okay, so again, it's not my favorite chapter because we know that we shouldn't be breaking them apart. It's better to stick them together. So they're kind of making us do things in reverse today. So if I was to redraw this, right, this is what I would do. I would go like this. I have my 2 tens and my 3 ones, but I'm going to show what I just did. I had them all together, right? I had them looking like this. Try to squish them back together for you again. Okay, I had them looking like a nice long, I had it looking like this, didn't I? I should put it like this. Okay, 2 tens and 3 ones. But what they want us to show is that we know we could take this one apart, right? I can take that one off and I can put it down here and have all these ones, right? How many little ones am I going to get from it? How many of those cubes? 10 of them. So I have 3, 6. Remember, you don't have to draw this. I just want you to watch so you understand what I'm doing. Okay? Because that's what I did. I started with 2 tens and 3 ones. And then I said, nope, I'm going to take this one apart. So I crossed it off because I'm showing I took it apart. And then I'm going to turn it into this pile of 10 ones. So now I still really have 2 tens and 3 ones. I'm just showing it a different way. I'm showing what it looks like if I broke it apart. Okay, that's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to show it the normal way, and then we're going to show what could happen if I took one of the tens and broke it apart. Okay, so that's what I'm modeling here. I'm showing what I did. I went from, took it, got rid of it, broke it apart, and made it into a pile of 10 ones. That is our lesson for today. Okay, so you don't need to write any of this. I just wanted to model it for you and show you what we're doing today. We're going to turn the page and look at the top up here, and you'll see how we have the two different sets. We're going to be breaking it apart. All right, let's take a look at this number up here, 46. So we need to show 46 two different ways. Okay, so what they want us to do is write the number 46 down here. Okay, 46. Now, in the number 46, how many tens are there? 4 tens, right? So we're going to show 4 tens. We make our 4 tens, okay, right? Make our 4 tens. So we have 4 of these. Actually, on this side. Okay, our 4 tens. Okay, how many ones is there in the number 46? 6 ones. Okay, now we made the number 46. Okay, so we made it the normal way, and I've got it over here, right? Oh, losing my, okay, 46. Okay, 4 tens, 6 ones. Next, over here, we need to show 46, but in a different way. Okay, so we're going to write 46 over here again. Okay. The first step is I want you to rewrite it just like this. So we're going to make 4 longs, 6 ones, okay, and I'll give you a second to catch up to me. So we're rewriting it the same way we did over here, but we're not done yet. Okay, now we need to show it differently. So just like I did before, they want us to see that, hey, could I take one of the longs, pop all of the pieces off, right, to make it different? Well, yes, I can do that. So instead of having 46, I can take this one, pop all these off, right, and make a pile down here of 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this loose pile down here is the same as this, isn't it? This is just them popped off. So I pop them all off, and now I have a pile. It's still 46, right? This is a 10, 1, 2, 3, and that's another group of 10. So that's 4 tens and 6 ones. It's still 46. So we need to show that. How would we do this? Well, what did I do? I took one of the tens. I got rid of it, so I'm going to cross one off. And instead, I'm going to make a group of 10. So make 10 loose ones. And yes, we have to write small. They don't give us a lot of room. Okay. And I'm going to put a circle around it because that's my group of 10. So I pop that one off and I put it down here. I made it into a group of 10. Okay, so this is still showing 46. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 10 and 6 ones. I just took one of the longs, popped them off, right, and made a group of 10 loose ones. All right. If you need to pause at any time, go ahead. I know it's a lot of little ones. We're going to look at 71 if you're ready. All right. So for 71, okay, the first thing we're going to do, oh, and I'm sorry, we have to look at this again. So they want us to write an equal sign in the middle because this picture equals the same as this picture. It's just shown differently. They're the same. It's still 46. It's just shown two different ways. All right. 71. So again, we're writing 71 down here. Okay. They want us to show 71 using tens and ones. So we're going to do it the right way first. So how many tens is there? 7 tens. So make your 7 tens. How many ones? 1 1. Okay, so we showed 71, 7 tens, 1 1. Okay, on this side, we're going to make it again to start with. So go ahead and make the same problem again, and then we'll have to cross stuff off. Okay, and I'm going to write it down there. So we just made 71 again. Our pictures are exactly the same, aren't they? Right? 7 tens, 1 1. 7 tens, 1 1. All right. Now we have to show how would we make it different, right? Here was our picture. 7 tens, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 tens, 1 1. What can we do to make this different? Can we take one of these and pop all the ones off of it? Yes, we can do that. I'm going to take one of the tens. I'm going to pop all the ones off of it. Boop, boop, boop. And here they are in a little pile. Okay, so instead of having this long, now I have a group of ones. 10 ones right there. So now let's show how we change that with our picture. So what did we do? Well, we got rid of one of the tens, right? We popped them off. How many ones do we make when we pop them off? We make 10 ones. I'm going to make my group of 10. I'm going to circle that group of 10 I just made. Okay, so I will turn that into that. So I make a little arrow like, oh, look, I popped them off and I put them over here in this little pile. Okay, if you need to pause because I know it's hard to make all those squares, you can. So I just want to show you. So 71, 7 tens, and 1 1 is the same as this 71. Now we have the 6 plus this one more is 7 tens, and we still have the 1 1 by itself. Okay, so that made 71. Okay, I'm going to put the equal sign because it means that this picture is the same as this picture. They're both showing 71. It's just made it different. I just took one of the tens, popped them off, popped all the pieces off, right? There's 10 of them, so I made a pile of 10. So it's still 10, it's still 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 10 and 1 1 by itself. So let's try this one over here, 65. So I'm going to write 65 again. Okay, first step, I'm going to draw it normal. How many tens do we need? Well, we need 6 tens. I have my 6 tens. How many ones do I need? 5 ones. Okay, I'm showing 65. All right, on this side, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to start off with my normal picture. I'll put 65 at the bottom. 6 tens. Start with my normal picture. If you need to pause to catch up, go ahead. But we've got our normal picture written. Let me get out my... All right. Here we go. So I have six tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 ones. How do I make this different? What can I do? I can take 1 10, pop all of these off, and then I'll have a pile. If I pop them all off, how many are going to be in my new pile? 10, right? That's my group of 10. I pop them all off. Now I have a group of 10. So we're going to show that. Look over here. We cross one of our 10s off, right? Because we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to pop it all off. How many little ones do I need to put down here in a pile? 10, right? Because if I take one of these 10s, pop all of them off, I have 10 cubes. Hey, see, just like my picture, right? I got rid of one of my 10s. I popped them off into the pile here. So look, I changed it. So now I still have 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one makes 6. And then 5 loose ones. Right? If you need to pause to catch up, you can. So what I want you to understand from all of this is that when we have to show our picture differently, we can always take one of our 10s and turn them into a pile of 10 ones, because this 10 is the same as these 10 loose ones. It just means I took these and popped them off, popped each one off, and put them into a pile of 10. Okay. I'm going to put my equal sign here because my pictures are the same. Even though they look different, they both equal 65. All right. On this side, I would like you to try 59. Okay. I'd like you to try 59. So you're going to do 59 the normal way. Okay. Then 59 where you take and pop some off, right? Make a pile. Go ahead and pause. Hit play when you're ready. All right. 59. We wrote it down here. Hopefully, if you're hitting play, that means you did this already and you're ready to check your work. I did 5 10s. I did 9 1s. You had it right kind of small, didn't you? There we go. 9 1s, that's 59. Then over here, the next step was I drew my 5 10s again. And my 9 1s again. I made the same picture. Put that up there. Okay, 5 10s, 9 1s, 59. Okay, then you should have done a change. You should have taken one of the 10s, popped them all off, and made a pile of 10 1s. This is what your picture should have looked like. This is still 59, 4 10s, and this pile makes 5, and then 9 1s. That's what your picture should look like. I'm going to put my equal sign here because this picture is the same as this picture. All right, boys and girls, I would like you to try 34. Same thing. You're going to do your normal picture, do it again, and then show me what happens when you get rid of a 10 pop them off. Think about your pile down there. Hit play when you're ready. Right. If you're ready to check your work, you're hitting play. If you did not do this, then you need to pause and do it. So I made 34 first, 3 10s, 4 1s. I made 34 again, 3 10s, 4 1s. Okay. I am going to cross off one of my 10s because I'm going to pop the cubes off and it makes a pile of 10 loose ones. There's my pile of loose ones. So I changed this into this. So I still have 1, 2, 3 groups of 10 and 4 1s. I have a short one. All right. Very good. If you need to, and my equal sign because my pictures are the same. If you need to pause to fix something, go ahead. If not, we're going to keep going. Take a look at number 6. Show 31. Guess what we're going to do? This is a math on the spot. If you would like to watch the math on the spot, you can. It'll show you 3 different ways to show a number, but I am going to skip that. Okay, but feel free to check our math resources for the math on the spot video. All right, I'm going to turn the page. Take a look at the top over here. It says write an equation. That means we're writing a problem. Felix invites 15 friends to his party. Some friends are girls. 8 friends are boys. How many friends are girls? So let's look at our problem. Invites 15 friends to his party. 8 friends are girls. Some friends are girls, sorry. Some are girls. That means we have a missing number. 8 friends are boys. How many friends are girls? So wait a minute. Do we know the big number? Did they tell us how many are at the party altogether? They did. They gave us our big number. If we have the big number and one of the small numbers, what do? Yeah, we subtract. So we have 15 minus what number? 8 equals blank. Okay, so you can either use your number line or draw a picture to solve. Hit play when you're ready. All right. That means you have an answer. So here's 15. I'm going to take 8 hops back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I landed on 7. So 15 minus 8 equals 7. So 7 friends are girls. All right. Solve. Write a number. Write the numbers. Oh, I am a number less than 35. I have 3 10s and some 1s. What numbers can I be? Look at that S. That means there's more than one answer. So I need my hundreds chart for this. So if you want to get your hundreds chart, you can pause. Okay. Or maybe you want to look at mine. All right. I am a number less than 35. So remember, when we're finding numbers, we have to find that number they give us. So they give us 35. So I'm going to put my finger on it. Okay. I have 3 10s and some 1s. So the numbers that are less than 35 that I want to write have 3 10s. So that's a 3 in the tens place. And it says some 1s. That means it has to have a number in the ones place. So let's go. If we're doing less, is 30, am I going this way? Is 36 less or smaller than 35? Nope. How about this way? 34, is that less? Is that smaller? Yeah, so I'm going backwards. Is 34 smaller than 35? It is. Does it have a 3 in the tens place? Yes. Does it have some ones? Yes, it does. So guess what? One of the numbers we can write is 34. So I'm going to write the number 34 on the line, and I'm going to put a comma because it told me that I need to find numbers. That means there's more than one number. Okay, and I'm going to go back here, and I was on 34. So remember, it's numbers less than 35. So we wrote 34. Is 33 less than 35? Is it smaller? It is. Does it have a 3 in the tens place? Yes. Does it have a number in the ones place? It does. So 33 also could be my number. So I'm going to write that down. Okay. Here's 35. So we are going this way. I did 34 already. 33. 32. 32 is less than 35. Does it have a 3 in the tens place? It does. Does it have a number in the ones place? It does. So 32 could be my number. All right. I'm going to put a comma because I'm not done yet. All right. So 34, 33, 32. How about 31? Is there a 3 in the tens place? There is. Is there a number in the ones place? Does it have some ones? It does. So it could be 31. All right. So let's look at the next row. Right? Usually we go all the way back here. All right, 30. Is 30 less than 35? It is. Does it have a 3 in the tens place? It does. Does it have some ones? Oh, 0. Is there some ones with 0? No, it has no ones. Can we write 30? No, we can't. It doesn't have any ones. It has 0 ones. So no, we cannot write that number. How about 29? It's less than 35. Does it have a 3 in the tens place? No, so we can't write that. The rest of the numbers we can't write because they no longer have 3 in the tens place. So that was it. All right. All right, number 9. Choose all the ways that show the same number. All right, look at this number. First thing we need to look at is there's a lot of ones, isn't there? There is. Let me see if I can get this a little closer. I'm going to zoom in because of how many ones there are. All right. There are a lot of ones. The first thing we need to do is circle our groups of 10, right? So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. I'm going to put a circle around it. Now look over here. Do we have another group of 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. So we can't circle it. So we need to see, what is this number? Well, let's count it. How many groups of 10 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 groups of 10. How many ones by themselves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. So our number at the top is 48. We need to see which ones of these also equal 48 because it tells us to choose all the ways that show the same number. When it says all the ways, that means there's more than one answer. So let's look at this one first. All right, we see 2, but look at all these ones. There's a lot of them, isn't there? Let's see, can we make a group of 10? Yes, look. That's a group of 10, isn't it? Yeah. Is this a group of 10? Is it full? Nope. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3 10s. Wait a minute. I can stop there. 3 10s. Hey, wait a minute. Does this have 3 10s? Nope. It has 4, so that doesn't work. All right, look over here. Let's try this one. We need, oh, actually, we're going to not try this one. We're going to look at this one down here. Okay. There's some ones there. Is there a group of 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, no group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. Did we make the number 48? We did. So I'm going to fill this circle in. Now there is another answer out there. I want you to look at both of these problems. Circle your group of 10 and tell me how much is it. Okay, same thing for this one. Circle your group of 10. How many it is? One of these equals 48, but you have to solve it first. Okay, pause, hit play when you're ready to check. All right, you're hitting play because you're ready to check. If you didn't solve, you gotta try first. All right, there's a lot of ones, isn't there? You should have circled a group of 10. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, wait a minute. And then 8 by themselves. 58. Does that match? No. Okay, you had to make sure that you circled that group of 10. Look down here. There's a lot of ones down here. You should have circled your groups of 10. There's a group. Well, there's another group. And then that's by itself. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and 8 ones by themselves. 48, does that match? It does. So this one got filled in too. Okay, so what you have to remember from this is when you see a lot of ones, right, you need to circle the group of 10. We did that on the other pages. Remember, didn't we circle the groups of 10? We did. Always make that circle the group of 10 so you can count how many groups of 10 you have. Right, you're going to do some practice on your personal math trainer.